Hello, everybody. It's October 1st, 2019, and this is Energy Dentistry Clinic Hour. Welcome, people. Yay. So let's see, where should we start off today? Oh, okay. That's a good idea to work with the lungs to strengthen the lungs and the immune system because there's a lot going around. It says it's fall season, you're going to get the flu, and yeah, things for the flu shot like are all over the place. So let's release all those programs we're buying into about how you need the flu shot because it's flu season, cold season, blah, blah, blah. What if this can be the healthiest season of the year for you? What if this can be the one fall and winter season where you can just totally enjoy your whole life and experience more health and vitality and be as energetic as you can be? All the lung issues we bought into from other people, all the social programming, let's release all that now. Boy, there's a lot of subtle social programming around. Well, immunization is huge. Getting the flu shot, blah, blah, blah. Let's release all that. And it's actually healthier to actually get the flu in the beginning of the season. Just get one strand of the flu or whatever, because then it will prepare your body to deal with the flu to create immunity to getting the flu for the rest of the season. And that's what the flu shot is. It's giving you some strands of the flu to force your body to build immunity to the flu by giving you the flu shot. Yeah. And getting the flu is devastating only for very, very vulnerable groups of people. And don't group yourself into that group of vulnerable people. So, anywhere where you have grouped yourself into that group of vulnerable people that's being targeted, let's release all those limiting thoughts that created that. So I'm not totally for or totally against it. I get that for certain populations of people, those who are vulnerable, it may be helpful for them to get it. But for most of us, we don't need it. Especially if you had the flu in the past, then you have immunity to it. Well, you have immunity to certain strands, just not every strand, but then the flu shots rarely ever cover all the strands. So let's see what teeth that the lungs would be. I think it's number 29, 30, 31 on one side, 17, 18, 19 on the other. So let's me tune into the molars that have to do with the lungs and the lung meridian. And teeth grinding also, usually it's the back teeth that we do. So let's see, everything having to do with the lung meridian and teeth grinding, let's release that. And now all the other subconscious issues with teeth grinding, which is something a lot of people do. All the subconscious stresses, all the stressors, all the repressed emotions, especially anger and sadness. So, what would it take to calm the amygdala? Oh, oh. And all the stresses you entrain yourself to from being around family and let's say problem people. So, all those of you on the call and on the replay who are really psychic and you automatically pick up on other people's subconscious issues and their subconscious angers, and all the clients you work with who repress their anger and their emotions, right? So you pick up on all their repressed emotions too, because you're already hooked into having to do that for your own families. So let's go back to the first time in our lifetimes where you stopped doing that. So resentments of all kinds towards anyone around you. And it's not our job to heal family members, even though it probably looks to the outside world like, oh my God, how can you not help your brother or sister or uncle or this or that person? Well, they have their life paths. And yeah. Oh, I don't get it. Oh, karmic contracts with an uncle. Let's release all that to the light. And for those of you listening on the replay, you may have karmic contracts with a certain person who really is not of the light, right? Because sometimes people who feel with light, in some ways, we have karmic contracts with people who have heavy karma to balance the dark and the light because life is always seeking balance. Even the universe itself, it's always seeking balance. And sometimes that's why in places that are filled with lots of light beings, there's also um, pretty dense energy hidden there, waiting to be transformed. And sometimes in the alternative healing movement, in the spiritual communities, we don't take, we don't, some of us don't want to look at the dark side of people and we want to just forgive, forgive, forgive. This whole forgiving without reclaiming your power is pretty dangerous setup for narcissistic abuse of all kinds. So everything that brings up for all of you, let's release all that. And anywhere where you're told, don't ruminate over issues anymore when the issues are so deep, that's a disservice. That's not honoring the journey you're on. So take a moment and honor all that you've been through. honor the strength that you have, the integrity that you have, the resourcefulness that you have to survive certain situations that are just filled with dense energy. So, anyone and everyone who's been through any and all kinds of trauma, and somehow you were forced to forgive and overlook and get over it and not think about it and not give your power away, blah, blah, blah. All those constructs that bypass the real wounding. Let's release the wounding of spiritual bypass because that created more self doubt, more instability in your being. And that's for a lot of people. And that's where the body communicates back to us. I'm I'm really not as okay as I look in outside world because in outside world you're forced to just be there for everyone, but not for yourself. So everything that brings up. I hope I'm making sense to you. Yeah, yeah. So all the woundings of gaslighting, and then all the wounding on top of that is the spiritual bypassing that focuses on forcing you to forgive rather than focusing on looking at the whole system that created the environment for certain individuals to do what they did and get away with what they did. Yeah, so too much focus on forcing the victim to forgive and get over it. What that really does is taking our eyes, our focus off the systems that created easy ways for certain perpetrators to get away with what they've been doing. So, yeah, there's a significant amount of gaslighting everywhere. So everything that is. Oh, 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 oh. So let's see, any other hidden subconscious issues with grinding your teeth? Oh, any and all past life issues, any karmic issues with anyone else in any institution. Gosh, release all that. So let all those karmic issues that have been hiding in the background, let it all come up now. I release to the light, and that's everybody on the call and on the replay. We all have karmic contracts with certain people, problem people who drive us fucking crazy. So let all those karmic contracts come up now to the light and release to the light for all eternity and clear by the light, cleansed by the light for all eternity. Oh, geez, we got into some issues with just tooth grinding. I hope what I just did makes sense to you. Oh, good. Oh, oh, oh. So let me just tune into everybody on the replay to see what they need also. Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, dreams causing stress during sleep. So I wonder, okay, so let me take care of the heart and pericardium meridian and triple burn and small intestine meridian for a moment here. Oh. So all the stresses, all the people around you who may be creating this for you, and I get it, someone around you. So let me just see what we can do to bring more harmony into those relationships. Oh. And I wonder if you know what your dreams are warning you about. So everything your dream is communicating to you, let's let this message come to you with more ease. Oh, and clarity. Oh, and now I'm just going to work on your stomach meridian and small intestine meridians. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Okay, I hope that's feeling better for you. So let's see what other subconscious hidden issues that cause you stress during sleep and cause you to have dreams that stress you out. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, release all that to the light. And I'm clearing your throat chakra because it's like there's a relationship where you're not negotiating from a space of power. So I'm going to clear your throat chakra so you can negotiate who you are in this relationship from a space of power. And I hope that makes sense to you. So let me know if that's resonating with you. Oh, 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 oh. So know who you are and know who you are in this relationship without compromise, and know your own worth, and not give away your worth for any false false flags is what I'm getting. So there's false flags that you need to notice. Oh, and what would it take to bring all those false flags into your conscious now so you can make choices that allow you to know how to be in relationship or not to be in relationship, that allows you to honor your boundaries, honor your truth, honor who you are without sacrificing your health, your well-being, without sacrificing any potential financial loss. So any backstabbing from anyone around you, any relationships you're in that can create potential financial instability, let's release that. Oh, I hope that resonates with you. Oh, so I hope you're getting the picture of what those relationships are about, what that relationship's about. So, yeah, relationships that kind of put you potentially in financial instability. I mean, I think that's a huge sign from the universe that says you're not being supported. So let's clear all the blinders so that you can see. I think you can see now. Yeah, good. You can see that now. Oh, oh. Okay. So, any other issues you guys want me to work on? Okay, everyone. So I'm just gonna stop the recording.